Hello, welcome back to the shed. Today's project, we're going to try to turn these rose blanks into roses and turn them into a sculpture. Let's see how it goes. Let's go. Right, to this sculpture that I plan on making today, which has been asked by a friend of mine if I can just try and make them a little something. Having never done this before, I've trialled it out on one. It came out okay. So what we'll do is we're going to texture both of these 10mm and 8mm rods up, and then what we'll do is cut these apart because they're all probably been laser cut or something, little tabs, tidy them up, and then we'll get on with you're sort of hitting these with a hammer, so it makes it easier to bend up. So I've just taken a hammer to this one just to texture it a little, just so that it looks a little bit nicer than just a plain old piece of, well, round bar. So, and for a first attempt, that's come out all right, I suppose, but we'll see about making the next two a little bit better. So there will be some leaves added to this one as well, or to all of them, so we'll see how this goes. Right, let's distress some round bar. Right, what we're going to do is we'll use this crossbeam hammer just on the anvil, tap tap tap, all the way down, making it just look a little bit more nicer really. So due to the noise I am going to listen to a podcast, but here we go, let's get on with it. Right, they've both got a bit of patina and a bit of character to them now. So what we'll do is we'll put these down. We'll get the leaves separated on both the roses, and we'll start beating them as well, shall we? Let's give it a go. Right, let's get to texturing these leaves. I'll give you a rough idea. Basically, what I do is I try to make sure that as I go around, just the hammer, so the inner part is always, gives it a nice texture and makes it a lot easier for, well, I found it with the other one, makes it easier for forming your petals. So what I'll do, once I've got this one done, I'll show you, and then after that, being as I've got 8, 10 to do all in total, I'm just going to crack on with them. I'll probably end up fast forwarding a lot of this as well, so I'm going to put my headphones back in. It's going to get a little bit noisy, save me getting a headache, so let's go. One set of leaves done. All I've got to do now is click my fingers and we're finished. And just like that, took far longer than it probably should have done, a couple of cups of tea in the middle, we are done. So, this is the sort of texturing that I've gone with. Hopefully that's showing up alright. This is the sort of texturing I've gone with. So what we'll do now, let's get these on the stalks. So what I'll do is place it on the stalk, tack weld underneath, stack everything up, push it all down, weld the top down, and then we'll put some heat to it. Let's see what happens. Let's give it a go. Right, quickly get this tacked up. I'm just going to put 2 or 3 tacks on, nothing too strenuous. Right, that'll do. Oh. So now it literally just is a case of turn it over, secure it in the vise, and it literally just is one at a time. So what you're aiming to do is to stagger the petals. So you sort of aiming to stack them like that. So right, one on top of the other, obviously getting smaller as you go, and then it's a case of finding a way of compressing it all down. Right, now that that's all of that tacked together, now we get to light the... So basically what we're going to do is we're going to heat each petal, bend it up, shape it a little, and obviously we do that for all 4 rows. Hopefully at the end of it we'll have something that looks like a rose. Wish me luck. to. Let's compare it to my other one quickly. They don't actually look too dissimilar. If I can just round over some of these edges at the tops here. Yeah, let's give that a go. I've got to be careful, I'm almost out of gas, I think, so. Right, let me round these edges over and come back in a minute. Let's have a go. Right, second rows, bigger of the three. All happy with that. There's a little bit of movement in it, but for a first attempt, I'm happy with that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm not going to record the third one. You've seen how it happened. I'm going to blast through the third one. Hopefully I've got enough gas. Then I'm going to mount it, all three of them, to some plate, so that it obviously make a nice. So I'll get those holes drilled as well. Once I've done that, then it's literally mounting. I'm thinking I might put a little bit of a curve in each of the stems and make it so it, make it look a little bit. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, as for now, let me quickly get the third one done, and yeah, hopefully I've got enough gas. Back in a minute. And we're back. I've really got to get better at keeping this GoPro charged, really, because I keep dropping the ball with that one. I've got to remember to keep turning it off when I stop for long periods of time. However, despite all of that, I have been doing a couple of bits and pieces off camera, because I thought, let's just, you don't want to see me drilling holes now, do you? So what I've done is I've taken a piece of 10mm flat plate, drilled 3 holes in it for the stems, and as I lift the camera, this is the finished article. I was going to put leaves going down the stems, however, the more I actually sit here and look at it, the more I actually prefer it. So I'm just going to leave it as it is, and let's just hope the person who asked me to make it for him likes it. So, right, that's it for the day now. I'm going to finish the weekend off now. Hope everyone had a good one. If you liked it, obviously you know what to do. Also, I am on Facebook and Instagram. Just type in Hammer and Tails Forge and you'll be able to find me. I'm probably not going to be posting too many videos, but I'll be posting plenty of other stuff on there. So give it a like and follow my journey from absolute beginner. Have a good one. See you later.